Hey y'all, what's up? So I decided to make a video talking about energy and how you think you might be tired, but you're really not tired. So here lately, I have been just randomly saying to myself, I'm tired. I am tired. I am tired. Just randomly. And it's not that I'm tired because I'm sleepy. I'm tired. And I usually say this as I'm at work, right after work, soon as I wake up in the morning. And now that I am putting two and two together and actually really thinking about what it is I'm tired of, kind of doing a root cause analysis, if you would say, I noticed that I'm only tired around certain places, certain people, and certain activities. And so to me, that's saying, are you exhausted? Are you sleepy? Or are you tired? As in, is your energy being drained? So let's go ahead and talk about that. Come on. So a lot of us were raised to think when we need caffeine, oh Lord, you look a mess. And listen, it ain't the messenger, it's the message. Don't be talking about me in the comments. But a lot of us seem to think that when we're tired or when we're feeling like we're dragging our body through the day or that our spirit is carrying too much or our mind is just overworking or overthinking the thought pattern, the I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. Are we really exhausted from the day or are we just leaking our energy? And when I say leaking our energy, are we doing too much for somebody else? For one, that right there, that right there gets a lot of us. Are we doing too much for someone else? Do we lack boundaries? Do we lack boundaries? Do we lack boundaries? I want to say that multiple times because a lot of times that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And if you see me looking down, I have my iPad right here with my notes. But all of those things, they really drain you more than sleep deprivation ever could, to be honest with you. Like, oh, I only sleep 5 hours a night. I'm exhausted. Well, once your body gets used to sleeping those 5 hours a night, you need no more than that. Once your body gets used to working out on a certain pattern, you don't need no more than that. As soon as your body gets used to your work schedule, you need no more than that. So if you're feeling drained, now I'm not saying go out here and try to stay up for 12 days straight. No, don't do that. But what I'm saying is if you're doing everything that you normally do and you are still feeling exhausted, maybe it's time to check the people around you. Maybe it's time to check the environment or what it is you're doing that is causing you to feel that way. Okay? So are you feeling foggy? Do you feel heavy? Is your mind moving slow? You can't focus. And I know a lot of us is going to say, oh, well, I got ADHD and I can't focus. Or, I suffer with depression. I'm not motivated. Or I this and I that and I this. You can always come up with an excuse for it if that's what you want to do. But if you want to take care of it, you need to get down to the reason why you're feeling that way. So let's get into the reasons why we could even be having energy leaks in the first place. Like, are you that strong friend? Are you that one that everybody comes to talk to? Like, oh, I just need to talk. And then they dump all of their negative energy onto you. And it's like, wow, I feel much better. Thank you for talking. I gotta go. Yeah. That's called emotional labor. And I've been in situations before where I've had a person, a couple people, different people, people I know, some people I don't know. People usually come up to me in the store and be like telling me their whole life story. And then all of a sudden, I'm learning about everything that stresses them out, and they low-key stressing me out because I'm an empath, so I'm taking on everything and I'm holding on to everything, and I had to learn how to cleanse myself from everybody's energy, but that's another video. But people are stressing, and then they take that stress and they want to give it to somebody else, and that's called venting. Oh, let me vent. I need some time to vent. Take that with you. I don't want to hold on to your stress, and so now you're feeling well, and now I'm feeling tired, feeling like my energy is draining because you just took the positive energy that I had for myself. You took that when you gave me all your negativity. When you gave me all your negative energy, you took my positive energy and you on your way. Energy vampires. They, like, again, another video, but it's real. It is absolutely real. Another reason is mental clutter. I'm good for this one. I overthink. I'm an overthinker. So I can think myself into a good idea, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is great. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then I start thinking, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Or, people are going to look at me like I'm crazy, or like I don't know. I'm tired. Because I done drained myself. I'm saying I'm tired because that's usually what I say. Like, I'm tired. I'm not tired because I'm sleepy. I just mentally drained myself by overthinking. When I had something good and I talked myself out of it, or I overthought myself out of it, or I thought myself into something else because that seemed too hard, or I thought myself into something else because too many people are doing that. Yeah, somebody's doing it. But they're not doing it like you. They're not doing it like you. There's somebody for everybody, right? So if I'm doing it this way and you're doing it that way, and we're two different people, my style, my community, your style, your community, there's somebody for everybody's gonna like your content, or everybody's gonna like your jewelry, or everybody's gonna like your poems. Like, not everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody because it's some real life haters. Some real life haters out here. But your community, those who love you and everything about you, and is supportive with you and everything you do, they're gonna love it. And that's all you need. That's all you need. Like, don't worry too much. Don't. And if there is something to worry about, you need to sit down with a pen and a paper and you write down plan A, plan B, plan C. When this don't work out, this what I'm gonna do. When that don't work out, this what I'm gonna do. Because if you're just trying to mentally think about it right then in the moment, are you really going to plan and try to map it out and figure it out? No, you're not. No. Mm-mm. And I'm like that. I'm like that with paying bills. I get stressed out over money easily. I should not be paying bills. But I get stressed out. And did I have a budget when I was stressed out about money? No, I didn't. Did I have my bills written down when I was stressed out about money? No, I didn't. Did I know how much money I had coming in and money I had going out? I didn't. So of course I was stressing myself out. Like, of course I was stressing myself out. So you got to have a plan. You have to have a plan if you're going to limit your mental chatter. There's got to be a plan for everything. I have a big notebook. It's right over there. I'm looking at it. I have a big notebook and I write everything down. I have a calendar right here. I write everything down because I need to be prepared, because I know I overthink. So be prepared. That's all you need to do. That's one step. I ain't gonna say that's all you need to do, but that's the first step. Let's see what else I got here. Ignoring your body. That's a big one. And I am not notorious for ignoring my body, because my body would just shut me down, honey. Like, it's like it's like, okay, yeah, no, we not doing that today. One day, but not today. But ignoring your body, the headaches. And I'm gonna say ignoring your body on a spiritual, a mental, and a physical level. Okay? Because an energy thief can attack all three levels. Okay? So physically, you ever been around somebody and like you spent the day around them, and there it's just like the next day you just feel like, Lord, something ain't right. I'm stiff. Like, why am I so stiff? I can't crack my back. I can't crack my neck. Like, I can't stretch out enough. Like, what is it? Like, why am I so stiff? Or have you had this experience? Like, you are around someone and they just negative Nancy on every single thing. Like, every single thing is, well, I don't really like that, or you gonna do that, or you gonna wear that, or it's always something like that. And then you start to get this headache. You're like, oh, it's just there's something there's something going on. Or you've been in an environment, nobody even has to say anything to you, but you've been in an environment and the environment seems chaotic or negative, and everyone's at each other's throat and they ain't even saying nothing, but you can feel the tension. And then you start getting that, ooh, I'm stiff. I can't stretch out, my head's starting to hurt. Draining you. Draining your energy. And then emotionally, you ever been in a relationship with somebody drain you emotionally? Breadcrumbing you? Giving you just enough to make you stay? Or make you think they love you? And then take it back? Give you a little bit? And then take it back? Give you a little bit? And then shut down all the together just to see you crash out? That's another video. That is another video, but trust me, that is a emotional. Breadcrumbing is emotional drainage. Being in an environment that is chaotic, toxic, and negative, mentally draining. Being around someone who just, everything you do, they just seem like they hate you, but they the first ones to say, oh, I love you. I'm the only one that love you. Or, abuse. Other people thrive off that mentally, verbally, physically. People thrive off of that, And so, like, when you get yourself into these situations, these draining people and environments, and ignoring your body, because your body gonna tell you what's up. You getting headaches, or you want to be comfortable, or you think you want to cuddle up with this person, and then your body just act all crazy, male or female, because women are draining, men are draining, kids be draining. They don't know it, but your kids will drain you too. Yeah, I got a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Boy, in their own little ways, they'll get me. And until I say, hey, listen, right now, I'm not really feeling well, so I want to kind of take some time to myself. Can you come back in like 10 minutes? Because sometimes you have to have boundaries, even with your babies, with your animals, your pets. Sometimes Autumn is on the other side of this phone over there. She's laying down. But sometimes I got to get my boundary, so that I can charge, so that I can fill myself back up. Sometimes I love my cat. I love her. That's my baby. But sometimes she got to go. Sometimes I need this space to myself because I feel drained. And also, don't take all this negative energy from somewhere else and bring it home. That's a different video. Yes, that's a different video. Don't bring all that stuff home, because it's easy to do. It's easy to take others' negativity. Now, you don't went into this area. You don't went to work. That's where I get drained most of the time. But you don't went to work. You done took all this negative, toxic, chaotic energy, and you're holding on to it because you're an empath, and you don't know that you're an empath, and you don't know how to cleanse yourself, or you don't know how to take what somebody else is giving you and say, this is not mine. This isn't mine. And now you thinking you depressed. You're not depressed. You just holding on to Mary's stuff because she been in the office talking about her home life, and you drained. And now you just, oh, I'm tired. You ain't tired. You tell Mary that today ain't the day. You don't want to talk about it. Talk about something to uplift you. Let's talk about something good for a change. Like, I don't want to hear this all the time. Like, no. And so let's see what else I got. Being spiritually disconnected. Being spiritually disconnected. And I don't want to say spiritually as like you gotta, be doing yoga, or you gotta go to church, or you have to do one thing or another. You don't. But whatever it is that you've been doing, or whatever path you're taking, or whatever you believe in, if you all of a sudden one day stop doing it, your body gonna be like, okay, so so we not praying no more. We not opening our Bibles no more. We not doing tarot no more. We not reading anymore. Are we not taking in new information anymore? Like, that's a spiritual disconnect. Learning is spiritual. You're always, nobody, okay, here, this is a different video, but here, listen. Nobody can say that they're a guru and they got everything, they know everything, and they can teach you everything on this way of life. Nobody can say that, because at different levels in life, we learned different lessons. And my lesson, the way I learned my lesson, the way that I had to go through my lesson to come out on the other end, because some people got to repeat a lesson multiple times. So if I went through this is what I learned. How can I teach you when you haven't been through it? So now it's just my perception or what I perceive, and now I'm going to force that on you. And now your body is supposed to say, you know what? Yeah, that's gonna make me feel better. I don't feel drained at all. You should, because anytime somebody teaches you something, or anytime somebody tells you something, you take it and you say, okay, let me do more research on it, or let me think about it, and let me weigh the pros and the cons. Let me see how I feel in that. And then if you feel like, okay, yeah, I could do this, just don't take everybody's word, because they learn lessons differently. They went through things differently than the way you might. We might go through the same thing, but I'm going to take something totally different from what you took from it. We might watch the same movie. I might understand it on this level. You might understand it on this level. You understand? Like, and then after I watched it again, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm here. And after you watch it again, you might just be here. We're going to learn at different levels, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's older people. I think it's old people, but it's older people that have not learned the lessons that younger people have learned, and vice versa. It's okay. We're not all gonna go through the same. And there's no age on, oh yeah, you learned this. I learned that when I was 5. Well, I didn't get it until I was 12. Okay. My lesson, I don't have no, okay, anyway, that's a vent. I'm venting now. But being spiritually disconnected is another reason why you could be draining, feeling drained, or leaking your energy all over the place. And you're not even replenishing it. You just leaking. Just a little puddle on down behind you of your energy, and then you can't figure out why my iron low, why my head hurt. Well, your iron low because you so drained that you don't even want to eat and take care of yourself. You don't want to go to the gym, and you thinking, oh, I'm depressed. I'm depressed, so I'm not gonna do this. If you don't get up, man, if you don't get up and do what you need to do and take care of your body, so that your mind can feel better. Because when your body don't feel like it's best, your mind gonna be in the dumps. Stop eating all that junk food talking about I'm depressed. You ain't gonna get no better. Then you say, well, I'm depressed. I'm just gonna be depressed for a couple weeks and then I'm gonna get out of it. No, you're not. That's gonna make it hard. So why not? If you feel like you're getting depressed, why would you lay in the bed all day? Why not just open all your windows, get some sunlight through your eyes, go outside, put your feet on the dirt, or put your feet in some water, or journal, or do something outside. Just don't sit and lay down and just be like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm just gonna be depressed. No, we're not doing that. It's about to be 2026. We in Q4 of 2025, fourth quarter. It's time to hibernate. And when I say hibernate, it's time to journal, start working on yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. You don't got to go to the gym. You don't have to have no gym membership. YouTube, university, YouTube gym, YouTube spirituality. There's everything on YouTube. We here. This the platform right here. There's everything. You can sit in a chair in your living room and work out with nothing. Nothing. That's the beauty of it. Nothing. You can watch church on YouTube. Like, you can, it's here. But then I will say, make sure that you're spending time away from social media. Make sure you're spending time with yourself. Make sure you're spending time with your family, because those things play a big part in how you feel as well. Let's see. Cleaning. Cleaning. Cleaning yourself spiritually and cleaning yourself physically. Not even just cleaning yourself, but cleaning around you. Okay? So you have a lot of these gurus, or a lot of these people that say, I can teach you the way, right? And they're sitting on camera, but have not cleansed themselves, had not rid themselves of their drama, of their toxicity, of their emotional baggage, of their negativity, of their whatever drained them. They ain't cleansed themselves of none of that. Then they sit in the house that ain't even clean. Because, baby, if you can't work on yourself spiritually, if you ain't worked on the surroundings around you, because it all has a lot to do. If you're sitting in chaos, you're going to be chaos. Your environment is what you are. So if you're saying, I'm depressed, and your room is dirty, of course you're going to be depressed, because your environment is depressed. Your environment is depressed. If you know how you work a hard day, or you go to the gym and you come home and you just like, man, I can't rest. Like, I can't get comfortable because you ain't took no shower. That's how your environment feels. Like, if you're walking into a place and it's like, dang, it's messy in here. How you gonna get comfortable? How can you get comfortable? How? Or how, like, some people might. But if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling tired, and you're feeling like, you know what, something just ain't right, and you look around and your environment ain't clean, that's what's wrong with you. Don't get up. Straighten up something. At least clean the bed off before you get into it. And how about this? If you get into a pattern, if you get into a routine of, okay, I got up out of the bed, I'm gonna go ahead and make that bed so that when I get home, I walk into a clean environment. Or when I get home, I walk into no chaos. And I can just come home and today drained me. And not be my energy drained me, but today drained me. But if you come home and you done been, all right, Autumn. All right, girl. But if you come home and you done been drained all day at work, and then you come home and your house looking crazy, stress level up. Stress level up. And it's gonna feel like, you know what, I can't win. I can't win. And trust me, I'm bipolar. I've had multiple days where I've come home and my house is an absolute mess. After I've had a long, hard day at work, and I come home and my house look crazy. See what I mean? See what I mean? Sometimes we need boundaries. But we come home, I come home and my house looks an absolute mess. Do I feel good about it? No. Now I'm just going to overthink. Oh my God. Like, how am I supposed to feel better? My house look crazy. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. Like, the least you can do is clean up your environment so that when you step back into it, all the energy, the negativity, all that stuff just kind of melts off, because now I can rest because I'm home and my environment is the where I feel good at. So take care of your environment. Trust. Herbal support. Get you some tea. Y'all quick to say, oh, okay, and let me go ahead and tell you this. A lot of y'all might not know what you might do because I be flagging. But I'm Trinidadian and Bayesian. Every time I'm sick, there's a tea for that. Am I stressed out? It's a tea for that. My nose running, a tea for that. I got a little cough. It's a tea for that. Get you some tea. Like, everybody say, oh, you know, you can do herbal support, and you know, it don't have to be nothing crazy. It don't have to be a bottle of ashwagandha. That's good for you, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Go get you some chamomile tea. Go get some chamomile tea, put a little honey in it, and sit into your and get comfortable in your nice clean environment. Turn on some music. Do some journaling. Pull your cards out. Drink you some tea. Woosah. Like, you feel like the energy is leaking? Go ahead and get you some herbs. Go ahead and get you some tea. Go ahead and season your food real good. Like, you can get a salad and put some oregano in it. Herbs. It ain't always got to be, oh, I need to go out to the store. You ain't always got to buy nothing. You ain't always got to buy nothing. Trust me. Stick with me on this channel. Stick with me. I'm talking about the days that I feel like I don't have any motivation. And do you think I'm going out there and get me a Red Bull? No. I'm going to get me some honey, some Himalayan sea salt, or some hardcore sea salt. Yeah. Take that on a spoonful. Watch me work. I'm going to clean up this whole house. I'm going to clean up this whole house. You don't have to go out there. God has put everything on this earth for us that we need. We just have to learn how to use it. And that's where your spiritual disconnect come from. You feeling like you sick. You feeling like you depressed. You feeling like you need all this big pharma. I hope they don't take this video down for that. But you think you need big pharma to feel better. You don't. You don't. You need to learn how to herbally take care of yourself. Or you need to learn when you talk to your doctor, okay, I know you want to give me medications for that, but what can I do? What can I eat? What can I stay away from that'll give me the same, that'll give me the same as taking these pills? Like, my cholesterol high. Okay, I need to work out. I need to drink water. I need to stay away from eggs and everything else that I'm not supposed to be doing, and I need to take this herb, and I need to make sure that I'm doing my I said it right, ACV. Like, okay, there's things that you can do. It don't always have to be a pill. It don't always. And if you taking care of yourself before, in preventative measures, even if you go to the doctor, like when I found out that my cholesterol was high, and I found out because I actually went and said, listen, I need you to run this test. This is how I'm feeling. I need you to run this test, and I need to see what's wrong with me. Okay? Because a lot of times we just guess. But go to the doctor, have them run your metabolic panel, whatever it is, you know, complete blood count, all that. They tell you what's wrong. And that's a preventative. Did I say that right? Preventative measure. So now you know, okay, well, with lifestyle changes, you can fix this. Don't let it get to now you got a heart issue. Don't let it get to that point. Figure out what you can do for your body before it gets too late, and then make those changes. It don't always have to be, oh, now I'm on medication that I can't afford. But that's, again, a different video. Another way that you can stop energy leaks. This is a big one. This is probably the hardest one on the list. I'm telling you. It's going to sound so simple, but it is not. It is not at all. Quieting your mind. I said it. Quieting your mind. And it's hard because I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that's FedEx out there backing up. Beep, beep, beep. If I was in here trying to meditate, I'd be all out the window because now I think I got a package coming. It's so hard to do. It is so hard to do. It is so hard to put your phone on D&D. Even for 5 minutes, it'd be so hard until you learn to sit with yourself. Because listen, what comes into this mind when you're sitting in silence can scare you. Sometimes it should scare you, because that's when you know you need to get your act together, right? But like I said, it's the hardest one on this list. And I got all these, that is the hardest one on this list. Quieting your mind is harder than what it sounds like. But once you start to do it, you can do it for 2 minutes. You can do it for 5 minutes. You can do it for 30 minutes. I suggest starting out, do not try 30 minutes. That is super hard. And you're going to end up going to sleep. Because quiet it a little too much. You want to sleep. So I suggest starting at 5 minutes. And then as you're getting used to it, and as you're able to block the outside out, and as you're able to call back your energy, and as you're able to tell people, not right now, I need some time for myself. Let me get back with you. Once you're able to do that, because that's hard, telling people no, and you're usually, yeah, of course. Telling people no is hard. And then once you first start to tell people no, or tell people, right now I can't do that, or maybe another time. When you first start to do it, mentally you're gonna overthink. Oh my God, what if they don't like me no more? What if? Okay, you'll get over it. They'll be okay. They're gonna ask you for something else in 20 minutes anyway. So tell them no if you can't. Tell them no. Call your energy back. Quiet your mind and call your energy back. For all those who have taken my energy, for all of those I have given my energy to and they were not receptive, they didn't give me when they took from me, go ahead and call that back. Call it, just call it back. Just call it back. Because you're going to be drained. They're going to drain you. Okay? So, set boundaries. Call your energy back. Meditate. Quiet your mind. And listen to your body. That is how you stop your energy from draining. So, just remember, you're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. Is that a word? It is. It is. I mean, it's in my notes at least. You're not depressed. You're not broken. Nothing's wrong with you. Sometimes you just gotta come into your clean environment, sit back, think about what it was that happened. Think about, but don't dwell. Think about, but don't dwell. Think about, but don't dwell on what happened, what you could have did, what you didn't do. Because what you didn't do probably was to tell them people you can't do this. What you didn't do was probably say, no, I ain't got it. What you didn't do, and see, that's what you didn't do. Most of the time, you just said, yeah, I can do it. And then now you think, oh man, I really can't do it. But now I can't tell them I can't do it. And now then you're going to overthink about it. It's probably what you didn't do was say no. That's the big thing. Your energy is sacred. Your boundaries are sacred. What you think about, what you ingest, what you take in, what you learn. needs to be sacred. Your body is your temple, and a part of your body is your physical body, your spiritual body, your mental body, your mind, your soul. You got to take care of all of that. You have to take care of all of that. And for your soul, sometimes doing that shadow work, not even sometimes, doing your shadow work for your soul, sometimes what helped for me, past life regression, but that's a different episode. We might even go get one done. You know what I'm saying? Um Everything is sacred. Take care of yourself. Learn how to protect it. Your moon, your clarity, your mood and your clarity. Mood and clarity. If you're not clear, you're going to be moody. If you're not clear, you're going to be moody. Whether that's an emotional moody, a mental moody, spiritual moody. You're going to be moody if you're not clear on something. If somebody's breadcrumbing you and giving you a little bit and taking it back and giving you a little bit and taking it back, you're going to be moody. And guess what they're going to say? You got a mental health issue, something wrong with you. You always moody. I'm moody because it's you making me like this. You making me like this. That's a different video though. I got about 12 videos off this. Yeah, stick with me. Stick with me. And then teach me something too. Teach me something too. Be in the comments. Be in the comments. And because I'm gonna engage back, baby. I got questions. I don't know everything. I'm learning, but I feel like there's not enough people out here saying, okay, well, this is how I felt one time. This is how I fixed it. Everybody want to live this glamorous life. Everybody want to be an influencer. Everybody want to be on Instagram driving Jaguars. I ain't got it. I'm broke. I work 3 jobs. I worked 2 of them today, right before I made this video. But I knew that I needed to make this video for myself, and I needed to make this video for my community. And here it is. And I will see you on the next one. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, engage. DM me on any social media you find me on. Or, I got a Facebook group. It's called Moonlit Path, Energy, Herbal, and I'm going to link it because I keep forgetting. But find me anywhere. Like, come talk to me. Like, if you want me to get on live and talk about something, let's talk about it. Because I don't want to talk at nobody. I don't want to talk at nobody at all. We're all learning. Let's all learn from each other. Okay? So, love you.